Yeah. Yeah. Lights buzzing above, cold iron. The room smells like sweat, effort, and ambition. Every plate stacked on a bar feels like a challenge staring straight at me. Some people chase comfort. Some people wait for the perfect moment. But the moment never waits, so I stop waiting. Heart steady, mind locked in. Focus sharper than steel, because this isn't luck, this isn't talent. This is the season where discipline rules everything. Welcome to my hard work era. I walk through the doors like thunder reviving. Every hurry loud with the sound of surviving. Not just breathing, I'm building control, turning discipline into the core of my soul. I ain't on the bar like a mountain to climb, but pressure has always been a friend of mine. Every rep carves strength in my frame. Every drop of effort fueling the flame. Sweat on the floor like proof of the war. A silent reminder I'm built for more. Muscles shaking, but my will stay strong, because discipline is where I belong. Call the whisper softly to rest, but greatness demands I give my best through endless reps and brutal strain. I turn every ounce of hurt to gain. The mirror reflects the fight that I made through sleepless nights where weakness fades. Every scar victory earned, every step back a lesson learned. I didn't inherit this fearless drive, I built it slowly to stay alive. And every challenge standing ahead just fuels the power inside my head. Feel the rhythm rising in my chest. That's the sound of becoming my best. Every doubt getting crushed by will. Every weakness bending until it's still. The weight gets heavier, I grow stronger. My focus sharper, my fight even longer. Every heartbeat louder than fear. My unstoppable powers hit. Hard work era. Feel the fire ignite. Every breath is a fight. I pass through the pressure, I conquer the flame, turning discipline into unstoppable gain. Hard work era. Breaking every wall. When the weight gets heavy, I stand tall. No limits control what I'm meant to be, because unstoppable power lives in me. Hard work era. Louder than fear. Every obstacle fades when I appear. Built from the struggle, forged by the flame, and the world will remember my name. The bar bends low, but my spirit climbs higher. Every challenge feeding the fire. Muscle screaming, but my focus stays cold, because true strength is fearless and bold. Pain speaks loud, but my mind speaks louder. Turning pressure into rising power. Every rep, another step toward world rise. Every struggle lighting fire in my eyes. The weak step back when the pressure grows loud, but I rise stronger, fearless and proud. These stones never scare a warrior mind. They sharpen the edge of relentless grind. I train my body to carry the load, but I train my mind to dominate the road, because strength runs deeper than muscle and bone. It's the will to fight when you stand alone. No applause when the journey began, just iron silence and a fearless plan. Now the fire burns brighter than ever before. Savage energy ready to roar, because champions rise when limits break. And I'm wide awake. Feel the rhythm rising in my chest. That's the sound of becoming my best. Every doubt getting crushed by will. Every weakness bending until it's still. The weight gets heavier, I grow stronger. My focus sharper, my fight even longer. Every heartbeat louder, they feel my unstoppable power is here. Hard work era. Feel the fire ignite. Every breath is a fight. I rise through the pressure, I conquer the flame. Fully disciplined and pull unstoppable gain. Hard work era. Breaking every wall. When the weight gets heavy, I stand tall. No limits control what I'm meant to be, because unstoppable power lives in me. Louder than fear. Every obstacle fades when I appear. Built from the struggle, forged by the flame, and the world will remember my name. Listen to the iron crash on the ground. Hear the echo of strength in that sound. Every rep writes another line, and the story and power built through time. I didn't inherit this fearless mind, I built it solely through endless grind. Day by day, rep by rep, because pressure turns weakness into steel, and warriors rise when the battle gets real. Heart racing, muscles shaking. My focus never breaks. What more rep? What more breath? What more moment of defiance? Pain whisper stop. My will roars louder, because champions rise when others fall. Champions rise when they risk it all. Right now, this era belongs to me. Hard work era. Power amplified. Every ounce of effort fueling my stride. I rise like a storm breaking through the night, turning your relentless hunger into might. Hard work era. Stronger than doubt. Every weakness I face fading out, because discipline built the strength I claim, and relentless fire fuels my flame. Hard work era. Louder than fear even. Lights buzzing above cold iron. The room sounds like sweat, as if an ambition. Lights buzzing above cold iron. Lights buzzing above cold iron. Yeah. Lights buzzing above cold iron. 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 Lights buzzing above buzzing above cold iron. Lights buzzing above cold iron, 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 iron. Lights buzzing above cold iron. Lights buzzing above cold iron. Lights buzzing above cold iron. Yeah, lights buzzing above cold iron. Lights buzzing above cold iron. Lights buzzing above. Lights buzzing. Hard work hero. Hard work hero. I step through the doors like thunder arriving. Every heartbeat loud with the sound of surviving. Not just breathing, I'm building control, turning discipline into the core of my soul. I get on the bar like a mountain to climb, but pressure has always been a friend of mine. Every rep carving strength in my frame, every drop of effort fueling the flame. Sweat on the floor like proof of the war, a silent reminder I'm built for more. Muscle shaking but my will stay strong, because discipline is where I belong. Comfort whispers softly to rest, but greatness demands I give my best. Through endless reps and brutal strain, I turn every ounce of hurt to gain. The mirror reflects the fighter I made through sleepless nights where weakness fades. Every scar a victory earned, every setback a lesson learned. I didn't inherit this fearless drive, I built it slowly to stay alive. And every challenge standing ahead just fuels the power inside my head. Feel the rhythm rising in my chest, that's the sound of becoming my best. Every doubt getting crushed by will, every weakness bending until it's still. The weight gets heavier, I grow stronger, my focus sharper, my fight even longer. Every heart beat louder than fear, my unstoppable power is here. No holding back, feel the fire ignite. Every rep, every breath is a fight. I rise through the pressure, I conquer the flame, turning discipline into unstoppable game. No holding back, breaking every wall. When the weight gets heavy, I stand tall. No limits control what I'm meant to be, because unstoppable power lives in me. No holding back, louder than fear. Every obstacle fades when I appear. Built from the struggle, forged by the flame, and the world will remember my name. The bar bends low, but my spirit climbs higher. Every challenge feeding the fire. Muscle screaming, but my focus stay cold, because true strength is fearless and bold. Pain speaks loud, but my mind speaks louder, turning pressure into rising power. Every rep another step toward rise. Every struggle lighting fire in my eyes. The weak step back when the pressure grows loud, but I rise stronger, fearless and proud. Be storms never scare a warrior mind. They sharpen the edge of relentless grind. I train my body to carry the load, but I train my mind to dominate the road. Cause strength runs deeper than muscle and bone. It's the will to fight when you stand alone. No applause when the journey begins, just science, silence, and a fearless plan. Now the fire burns brighter than ever before. Savage energy ready to roar. Cause champions rise when limits break, and I'm wide awake. Feel the rhythm rising in my chest, that's the sound of becoming my best. Every doubt getting crushed by will, every weakness bending until it's still. The weight gets heavier, I grow stronger, my focus sharper, my fight even longer. Every heart beat louder than fear, my unstoppable power is here. No holding back, feel the fire ignite. Every rep, every breath is a fight. I rise through the pressure, I conquer the flame, turning discipline into unstoppable game. No holding back, breaking every wall. When the weight gets heavy, I stand tall. No limits control what I'm meant to be, because unstoppable power lives in me. No holding back, louder than fear. Every obstacle fades when I appear. Built from the struggle, forged by the flame, and the world will remember my name. Listen to iron crash on the ground, hear the echo and strength in that sound. Every rep writes another line in the story of power built through time. I didn't inherit this fearless mind, I built it slowly through endless grind. Day by day, rep by rep, because pressure turns weakness into steel, and warriors rise when the battle gets real. Heart racing, muscle shaking, but my focus never breaks. One more rep, one more breath, one more moment of defiance. Pain whisper stop, but my will roars louder, because champions rise when others fall. Champions rise when they risk it all. And right now, I give everything. Breaking through the night, turning relentless hunger into might. No holding back, stronger than that. Every weakness I face fading out. Discipline but the strength I claim, and relentless fire fuels my flame. No holding back, louder than fear. Every challenge is every challenge is excuses die. This is where discipline is born. Lights, low mind, sharp fire, rise in the wall because I'm and I step on the floor. No mercy for weakness, no room for doubt. Every muscle screaming louder than fear. I move forward, always forward, relentless motion. Watching lights in the echo of chains. Cold down, whispering my name again. Bar my shoulder, pressure on my spine, but pressure is the place where a warrior shine. Every drop of effort carved in stone, every set of kingdom my own. Pain knocking hard, but I let it in, because pain is where the power begins. Legs shaking, but my will stands tall. Gravity testing if I fall, but I was built for the breaking point. Forged in fire, every muscle joint. Clock keeps ticking, but time can wait. I'm rewriting strength, I'm redesigning fate. Limits talking, but I mute this sound, because queens don't stop when the weight comes down. No mercy, to make our veins tonight. Every moment sharpen like a fight. I'm not chasing comfort, I'm chasing domination. Every breath rewriting my foundation. Breath did it heavy, but my mind's on fire. Pain climbs higher, but I climb higher. Muscles burning, but the mission is clear. Strength is built where most disappear. I don't fall when the pressure grows. I become a storm nobody knows. Every heartbeat screaming one emotion. Forward, forward, relentless motion. Relentless motion, I never slow. I need my blood, fire in my soul. Fade into power, pressure in the flame. Every single rep rewriting my name. No limits living inside my mind. Discipline sharp like a battle line. Fear can't watch, but it won't control. I move like thunder, unstoppable. Relentless motion, breaking the frame. Every drop of struggle, feeding the flame. Where the world goes quiet and the weak fun away. I rise stronger with every day. Relentless motion. Relentless grind. Relentless fire. In this mind of mine, I am placed there like mountains to climb. Each one daring the strength inside. Hands sharp white like war paint signs. Tonight I conquer what once defied. Every lift is a promise I keep. Every step pushing deeper than deep. Muscle fibers tearing apart, but blood is stronger inside my heart. Sweat like rain on the battlefield floor. Each drop proof that I'm wanting more. This isn't comfort, this isn't play. This is dominance forged every day. Eyes locked forward, jaw set tight. No retreat in the middle of the fight. The weight gets heavy, but so do I. Because pressure is when champions rise. I whisper stars and I crush the sound. My focus louder pound for pound. Every woman cards with devotion. A storm of power in constant motion. My shadow scratches across the floor, but the woman lifting is stronger than before. Every limit trying to stall my climb, but limits break what strength meets time. Breathing fire through the grind tonight. Darkness glowing in focus light. Muscle running, but my will is steel. Every second stronger than what I feel. No surrendering sight, this mind. Discipline stronger than any line. Every heartbeat tearing in one emotion. Forward, forward. Relentless motion. Relentless motion. I never slow. I am my blood, fire in my soul. Pains of power, pressure in the flame. Every single rep rewriting my name. No limits living inside my mind. Discipline sharp like a battle line. Fear can lots, but you won't control. I move like thunder, unstoppable. Relentless motion, breaking the frame. Every drop of struggle, feeding the flame. When the world goes quiet and the weak fall away, I vanish stronger with every day. Relentless motion. Relentless grind. Relentless fire. In this mind of mine, listen close to the sound of the grind. That's the sound of a fearless mind. Not luck, not chance, not faith, promotion. Just discipline locked in motion. Every scar is a lesson earned. Every failure a page I turned. Every fall another explosion. Fuel for this relentless motion. They said the weight was too extreme. They said the climb was just a dream, but dreams don't lift the iron bar. Work does, that's who we are. Strength isn't given, strength is grown. Built in silence, earned alone. In the dark, that's where warriors train. That's where legends break the chain. Bar loaded heavy. Silence in the air. Heartbeat, breathe. Focus. 3 seconds before the lead. The world disappears. Oh Lord, no doubt, no fear. Just me and the weight of who I'm becoming. Now grip tight, drive up. Every muscle screaming louder. Every fiber pushing harder. This is the end. This is the test. And I don't break here. I run. Relentless motion. Out of the pain.
Steady, jaw tight, focus lock, like steel. Pain isn't my enemy, pain is my teacher, pressure is my forge. And tonight I rise again, because confidence isn't given, it's built. Rep by rep, set by set, through fire resistance. This is still confidence. Bar grill gleaming like a blade in the light. Cold iron calling me into the fight. Hands wrapped tight, with the grip of resolve. Every lift another problem I solve. The floor shakes under the force I bring. Every movement sharp like a champion swing. Muscles burning but my will stays calm, because pressure is where I become strong. Every plate stack, higher than fear. Every rep louder than doubt in my ear. The mirror shows sweat and relentless eyes. A warrior learning how power is realized. No shortcuts written in this routine. Only discipline sharp and clean. Every step inside this battlefield floor is a promise to become something more. The clock ticks slow but the fire runs fast. Strength is built from the weight of the past. Every failure carved in of my motion, every scar proof of my devotion. Legs trembling, but my spirit stands tall, I don't back down. When the heavy blades call, the grind gets brutal, the tension intense, but pain is just strength, gaining confidence. Every breath like thunder inside my chest. I push harder than a previous test, cause limits crumble under obsession, and greatness grows through relentless progression. Breathing heavy, but the focus stays sharp. The flame in my chest ignites the dark. Muscle fibers tearing under tension's defense, but rebuilding stronger with still confidence. No hesitation in the path I choose, no surrender even when muscles bruise. When pressure rises and fear makes a sound, that's where my dominance is found. Still confidence running through my veins, power force through struggle and strain. Every rep stronger, every lift intense. Pain turns into still confidence. No weakness living inside my mind. Discipline sharp like a battle line. When the weight gets heavy and doubt appears, I rise stronger than all my fears. Still confidence, relentless and bold. Built in the fire where warriors are bold. The grind gets louder, the stakes immense, but pressure builds. Still confidence, still confidence, still confidence. Iron soul, unbreakable strength. In total control, the bar bends slightly under the load. A mountain of volume blocking the road, but mountains fall when the will is strong, and my determination has been training long. Knuckles white from the grip of war, heavy rep pushing harder than before. The world outside fades in the dust. In this moment, strength is a must. Sweat falling like rain on the floor. Every drop proof that I want more. This isn't comfort, this isn't chance. This is discipline's brutal dance. Eyes locked forward, breathing tight. Every movement controlled in the fight. Pain rising sharp like electric offense, but pain is the root of confidence. I don't listen when weakness speaks. I silence the doubt the moment it leaks, cause the mind that refuses retreat turns impossible into defeat. Every blade I lift off the ground is another victory carved in sound. High and clashing like thunder's defense, echoing strength and confidence. My shadow grows stronger under the lights, forged through pressure and countless fights. The heavier the weight becomes, the louder my determination. Drums breath like fire, pulse like steel. The grind revealing what's truly real. Muscles shaking, but the mission intense to rise with unstoppable confidence. No retreat when the bar gets tough, no excuse when the weight gets rough. When the moment demands persistence, that's where confidence finds existence. Still confidence running through my veins, power forward through struggle and strain. Every rep stronger, every lift intense. Pain turns into still confidence. No weakness living inside my mind. Discipline sharp like a battle line. When the weight gets heavy and doubt appears, I rise stronger than all my fears. Still confidence, relentless and bold. Built in the fire where warriors are molded. The grind gets louder, the stakes immense, but pressure builds. Still confidence, still confidence, still confidence. High and soul, unbreakable strength, in total control. Listen to the sound of determination, the rhythm of relentless elevation. This isn't talent, this isn't luck, it's the result of refusing to stop. Every scar holds a lesson learned, every failure another page turned, every fall another chance to rise with greater confidence. Strength is written in the grind alone, built in silence. Can't let things go remote.
The room is quiet before the storm begins. Cold steel resting on the rack like it's waiting for me. Lights slow, air heavy with focus. This is where excuses disappear. No crowd, no shortcuts, no mercy for weakness, just iron and intention. My heartbeat echoes through the silence, steady like a war drum preparing for impact. Some people search for motivation, I manufacture discipline. Because strength isn't built when things feel easy. Strength is built when everything screams stop, and you answer with one more rep. Hate is loud, fatigue is real, but the mind decides what the body obeys. Every limit is allowed, waiting to be challenged. And tonight I break another one, cause in this place, under these lights, beneath this iron, the mind rules everything. Mind over matter. Protocol, but my hands run hot, determined stronger than the weight I've got. Every plate stacked like a mountain wall, but mountains collapse when the feel is cold. Shoes grip tight on the battlefield floor, every step pushing harder than before. The grind is brutal, the pressure intense, but pressure is the birthplace of confidence. Muscles tighten like cables of steel, every rep sharpening what I feel. The burn spreads deep, but my mind stays calm, cause chaos is where I grow strong. Sweat falling steady like rain in war, each drop proving I'm hungry for more. This isn't comfort, this isn't play, this is discipline forged every day. The mirror shows fire behind my eyes, a fighter learning how greatness rises. No hesitation when the weight feels wrong, because weakness never lasted long. Doubts was quietly in the back of my head, but doubt has never lifted what I've lifted instead. I silence the noise with focus and force, because my willpower sets the course. The bar been slightly under the strain, but I push through resistance, I push through pain. Every lift louder than the previous matter, proof that the mind always shatters the barrier. Breathing heavy but the fire ignites, muscles burning in discipline fights. Every fiber screaming defense, but strength answers with persistence. No retreat when the pressure gets louder, no surrender when the grind gets harder. When the body doubts what it can conquer, the mind rises stronger. thunderous sound. A challenge rising from the ground. The weight looks heavy, but so am I. Cause champions rise when the stakes are high. Grip tight like a warrior stance. Every rep part of discipline's dance. The body shaking but the focus clear. Because fear has no power here. Heavy lift is a war I wage. Heavy struggle another page. A story written through sweat and grind. The victory of an unbreakable mind. Muscles tearing but rebuilding stronger. Pain lasting but rebuilding turning stronger. This isn't talent, this isn't chance. This is relentless persistence. The heavier the bar begins to feel, the sharper my focus turns to steel. Because when the weight becomes a wall, my mindset smashes through it all. My shadow stretches across the floor, but the woman lifting is stronger than before. Heavy setback, sharpen my matter, until the mind became the master. Every breath a battle cry, every rep another rise. The harder the pressure starts to scatter, the stronger the mind over matter. Pulse like thunder inside my chest, heavy set pushing past the test. Muscles screaming, but I answer louder. With relentless power, when the weight says stop, I climb instead. When the body shakes, I move ahead. Because the moment that the pressure gets tougher, the mind grows tougher. Mind over matter, I dominate the pain. High discipline, running through my veins. Every rep louder, every lift stronger. Limits don't survive here any longer. Mind over matter, fearless control. A storm of power inside my soul. When the body shakes and the muscles scatter, the mind stands taller. Mind over matter, break every chain. Turn every struggle into strength again. The grind gets darker, the challenge gets fatter. But the mind always conquers the matter. Mind over matter, unbreakable will. High and determined me. Climbing the hill. Listen to the rhythm of the ground. The sound of a disciplined mind. Not luck, not chance, just relentless advance. Every scar tells the truth of the climb. Every failure sharpening the mind. The lights flicker on above the iron. Cold steel waiting, silent but heavy with promise. The gym is quiet before the storm, just the echo of footsteps and the rhythm of breath. This is where transformation lives. Not in comfort, not in easy victories, but in the moments where your muscles scream, your lungs burn, and your mind whispers stop. That whisper, I crush it. Because strength is not a gift. Strength is a decision made again and again. One rep at a time, one battle at a time. The weight doesn't care who you were yesterday, but it will reveal who you are today. And today, I rise stronger, sharper, unbreakable. Cause every lift brings me closer to the woman I'm building. And with every single rep, I become stronger. Bubble wrestling like a challenge on a rack. Hold on, daring me to never look back. Hands tighten slowly as the focus ignites. Every lift another war I fight. The plates playing heavy with the thunderous tone. The battlefield carved out of muscle and bone. Every step forward echoes with grip. Because champions are built where the pressure hits. The mirror reflects the fire in my eyes. A storm of ambition that refuses to die. Sweat rolling down like rain on steel. Every drop proving how strong I feel. No shortcuts living in this routine. Only discipline, brutal and clean. Every rep another wall I climb. Every lift rewriting to the limits of time. My heartbeat pounding like a war drum call. Daring my spirit to give it all. Muscles trembling but the mission stays set. Because victory comes to those who never forget. The pain grows louder with every set. But pain is the toll, so power I get. The heavier the weight begins to press, the stronger I rise through the test. The grind gets darker, the fire spreads, but determination fills my chest. Every movement sharp like a blade. This is the power discipline made. Breath getting deeper, tension intense. Muscles burning with fierce persistence. Every fiber screaming defense, but my willpower climbs immense. No hesitation when the pressure gets tough. No surrender when the weight gets rough. Every second rewriting the script. I rise stronger every rep. Stronger every rep. Feel the fire ignite. Turning every struggle into raw strength tonight. Every lift louder, every set intense. Pain becomes power through persistence. Stronger every rep, breaking every chain. I'm determined, she running through my veins. When the weight feels heavy and the pressure steps in, that's when the real victories begin. Stronger every rep, fearless and bold. Forging the fire where champions are molded. The grind grows louder with every step, and I rise stronger every rep. Stronger every rep, stronger again. Built through discipline, forged through pain. The bar bends slightly beneath the load. A mountain standing across my road, but mountains crumble when willpower climbs, and my determination never declines. Grip tight like a warrior stance. Every rep part of discipline's dance. The floor shakes slightly beneath my drive. Proof that ambition is alive. Every muscle screaming resistance loud, but doubt has never made me bow. I push through pressure with fearless step, because limits vanish with every rep. Sweat dripping down from the battlefield fight. Each drop reflect the relentless fight. The mirror sees a stronger reflection now. A fighter stronger than before. Somehow the heavier the plates begin to stack, the more I refuse to step back. Because strength grows where courage is kept, and courage grows stronger every rep. The rhythm of iron echoes the grind. Each lift sharpening body and mind. Every struggle building my depth. Every rise stronger every rep. The pain tries hard to slow the climb, but my focus sharpens every time. Because the heart of the moment